We're here with men's soccer head coach Zack Walters for the first in our installment of our Coaches Spotlight series. Zack, you ready to go?
Yep.
Let's do it. All right, so Coach, kind of like the question that I'm curious about with any coaches, how did you get into coaching? Like, what made you like, you know what, this is what I want to do?
I think for me it was just kind of I wasn't ready to leave the game, for lack of a better way. I graduated, loved my experience, and then talked to my college coach, and he's like, "Why don't you just stay on staff?" I said, "All right, I don't have any other plans like any 22-year-old." But I really learned like a whole lot throughout my undergrad, where I was coaching some youth level and stuff. That I think there's so much more that I can impact than just the game. And just taking like ownership of my journey and seeing that like I have so much to learn, but I can also help kind of mold the guys that and young women and young men that I was coaching, but of course for the men now, obviously, mold them into doing things the right way. That I luckily had so many coaches teach me those ways. Made a lot of mistakes myself, so I'm big on allowing the guys to make mistakes, but just being a part of something bigger than yourself. If I can inspire others to do that, I think that's a really nice thing that I can have in my life. So I guess that's better. Lack of a better way to put it. That's probably why I got into it. So.
Now, you mentioned former player playing at the D3 level at Westminster. What's your favorite moment as a player?
I think winning the conference championship was we won in penalties at Geneva, which was our big rival. That was the best for me. I'm really big on like the team stuff. I had a goal myself that was on like ESPN and stuff for the semifinal, but I honestly for me it was the PAC championship and seeing those seniors' faces light up. They would work so hard. They took over a program similar to what we're trying to build here. They were 3 wins their freshman year, and we won a conference championship. And seeing some of my best friends who were seniors at the time have that vindication of like everything we worked for is there. That was the best thing for me. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Awesome. Now, can I jump over into recruiting here? What are you looking for in like potential recruits? Like, what are some of like the traits and characteristics that you want potential recruits to have as you try and bring them here to Thiel?
Yeah, I think for me it's all about how we carry ourselves, like in every aspect of life. So when they're in class, we're in the cafeteria, wherever they are, if they're at their home gym, are we chest up, shoulders back? Are we proud of what we represent? We have our 3 pillars. We wear them on our wristbands here: respect, accountability, and passion. We need to see the guys that we're looking for and identify, like carry those 3 things. I think it's really important to have talent. Obviously, that's the one thing. But how do we carry ourselves and represent ourselves and our families? So that's the big thing that we're looking for. And also, are we ready to be challenged? And are we willing to take that challenge? That's the big thing we pride ourselves in our program. So the guys we're looking at, we look for the same things.
And now here's the most important question, honestly. Messi or Ronaldo? Who are you going with?
Messi for me. I think he's a better player.
Good answer, Coach. All right, we just did Coach's Spotlight with men's soccer head coach Zack Walters.